Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to N3. I'm Damon Bennett.
And I'm Sydney Pierson, and today we're covering everything new and exciting here at Northwest.
First up, even though the Vikings aren't on the court yet, we've still got basketball coverage for you, just a little bit smaller.
It's called the Valor League, and we got an interview with League Commissioner Mrs. Verba.
The Valor Basketball Program is a chance for young athletes to get together at an early age and develop strong social and physical connections to form a stronger team.
Kids will play together and build those skills together as a team, so when they get to Northwest they have those because we have so many different schools that people are coming into. We want them to be, I guess, more cohesive with each other and meet each other before they enter 9th grade.
One of the main goals of the program is to come together as a team to prepare for the high school basketball season.
They sign up early, like when the school year starts, and then I organize teams and try and track down people to coach, and then they practice on different nights of the week. I have like 7th and 8th grader one night, 3rd and 4th grader one night, and 5th and 6th grader one night.
Time management is a key step to the success of both the Valor program and high school basketball team.
I think this is super important for our district to have for our kids because, like I said, we have 3 different feeder schools that come into Northwest, plus we have a lot of Grand Island Public Schools kids that option in for their freshman year, and if they don't play together until they're in 9th grade, we spend the beginning part of the season just learning how to play with each other, and if I can get them to do that and build their fundamentals in the elementary and middle school, once they get to high school we can focus on straight playing basketball rather than getting to know each other.
Each girl is committed to not only improve their basketball skills, but also socially interact with others.
I get to have fun and see like my friends and do whatever and feel welcomed.
Thanks to the Valor program, young athletes are given the opportunity to get the full basketball experience and develop a stronger bond with their teammates.
Do you know how hard it was to get that interview? The phone calls we had to make and the strings we had to pull?
There actually is a lot that goes into making these broadcasts, and this week we have a special segment for you showing what goes into giving you guys the news.
So here's, well, us.
So I'm in broadcast because when I was an underclassman I saw that they made these videos and they looked really cool, so I thought maybe I should get in on that. And I've loved it ever since. It's kind of what I want to do with my life now, actually. My favorite part of the class is definitely when Hinkle yells at everyone. It's just, it's a good high-spirited environment. He never sugarcoats anything. My favorite part is when he's not yelling at me, especially.
Hey, it is too loud in here. You know, as one of the, I guess, best broadcast journalism teachers probably at Northwest, I just think everything is. I don't even remember what the question was.
The planning process, it's a lot of winging it. And then, hold on.
So this year, because of the amount of kids in broadcast, because of how popular the program is, obviously, we have 2 different groups. So every week we have separate people going into content meetings that set up what goes into that week's broadcast.
When people are playing their videos extremely loud and they won't turn down the volume, and the speakers are actually on the back of the computer, so they play right to you.
So obviously a lot of our stories, since they happen in Northwest, it's a lot of it like emailing teachers and stuff, which is really simple. But getting a hold of the students is really hard, because we all know how easy it is to check our email, and no one ever does.
I hope these guys actually respond. You really think so? No.
So we get to use these big fat Macs right here to make videos. We use Adobe as our editing software. It's pretty easy to use, I guess.
We do some editing with that and make some videos, make some mistakes, learn how to save.
Hey, how do I save?
I forgot to tell you earlier, my actual favorite part of this class. There's this girl. Her name's Penelope. She's amazing. She's there every video to come in clutch. I love her. She does her job perfectly every time. This is Penelope, and she is perfect.
We're a family here. We love each other, and I bring them together. I should get a mug that says world's best. World's best teacher, world's best something.
We post them on our YouTube, and then we advertise it on our Instagram for the school. We advertise it pretty much everywhere we can, but to tune in, it's usually posted every Friday on YouTube.
And now, back to the news. You've heard horror stories from all around about the dreaded med balls.
So today we're bringing you two students who are well acquainted with them to tell their stories.
Each year, following the end of fall sports, Northwest athletes begin to endure rigorous workouts every Wednesday known as med balls.
Typical med ball workout is it's a lot of cardio. You do run a lot. I'd also say it's a lot of core. You gotta keep that med ball nice and still in the center or above your head.
Med balls are key to pushing athletes in the right direction, but there are always barriers that need to be surpassed.
My least favorite part of med balls is probably when he starts to lower the time for how many in 4 lengths. Usually you'll start at 24, then you'll go down to maybe 22. For me, big guy, grocery burner, you gotta get 26 seconds, maybe 25 sometimes.
In this type of workout, those who undergo the temporary pain will achieve their own personal goals.
I think it's affected me on how my lungs work now. I think my lungs got improved last year from doing med balls and just pushing myself.
Made me stronger, probably, and faster, but makes me more tired.
Not only does med balls push the athletes physically, but also mentally.
Thank God I'm done with this, and I do feel good about myself after, but it sucks in the moment.
I feel good. I think I've accomplished something. I don't feel bad. Usually you call the dinosaurs once.
Many have experienced this intense workout, but with the direction of those veterans who have, they will be ready to perform.
Time newbies.
I'd say bring a water bottle with you. Stay hydrated throughout the day if you have it in the middle of the day. If you have it in the beginning of the day, I'd say eat a light breakfast, not very heavy, because you want to be able to move, but you also don't want to eat because if you don't eat, you don't have the energy to do anything. You won't perform very well.
Don't sit out, finish the workout, and just try your best.
Good luck to all athletes who are getting prepared for the upcoming winter season.
I almost vomited just thinking about that workout. How have they done it for so long?
I know I wouldn't enjoy it. But to close out our broadcast today, let's take things out to the parking lot.
What she means is, let's go out and check out the infamous trucks of the Northwest parking lot.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Trucks are the heart of the Northwest parking lot. Today we look at some of the finest trucks at Northwest and the owners of the rigs.
My name is Blake Bieber. This is my truck. It's a Chevy. It's a Duramax. I mean, it's a little dirty right now, as you can tell, but this thing is pretty kick butt. Makes around 700 horse.
All right, this is a 2017 F-250, and got a 6-inch suspension lift on it with 37s. It is straight piped and deleted, and it makes about 500 horsepower. So now I will do a demonstration of revving it up.
Her name is Silver, okay? It is the best truck in the Northwest parking lot, possibly Grand Island, okay? I got these fender flares. They make horrible fitment. I mean, they just look terrible. But hey, I don't get mud on the side of my truck. I got my weight reduction right here. It gives me 3+ miles to the gallon. I got my mirror here. It got broken, so we just siliconed it so it doesn't move no more. Really sucks when you're pulling into tight places. I got the window scratches from years and years of abuse. I got a big dent here. It gives horrible fuel mileage. I don't know why, but drops down quite a bit. It's kind of loud, goes fast. It's got a 5th wheel hitch on a 1500 gasser, so, the best.
So I got a 2005 F-150, definitely the best pickup in the parking lot, not only for looks, but because it's a Ford, obviously. Aftermarket wheels and tires, that's the way to go. Just shy of 300 horsepower, but that's all she needs because she's a Ford, so.
This is a Ram, it's a 2019, it's gray, it's a speed demon. That's why I like it, and the tires are pretty nice.
It's all stock. It's got a leveling kit and some aftermarket rims and tires, 2015 F-150.
All right, so this is my 2001 F350. I swapped a 7.3 Power Stroke into it. Recently, I just got these new tires. A lot of tread. Just overall, I just really love the truck. I added all these upgrades, and it'd be worth a lot of money now. It makes all that horsepower with that new motor that I put in there in a weekend. It makes a lot of noise. Chicks dig it. I just don't think people understand what it takes to put a Power Stroke in a little pickup like this. If there's not a girl in the passenger seat, it's because I ain't driving it.
If one of the things our school is known for is the trucks that the students drive, I really can't complain.
You're right. We've got the most diverse parking lot in Grand Island.
Well, that does it for this episode of N3.
I'm Damon.
And I'm Sydney. We'll see you next time.